Hey you guys, I got some happy mail today. Oh my goodness, this thing is heavy. I got a big old package of yarn in the mail today. You guys want to open it up with me? I'm excited to get into this, so let's get into it, shall we? All right, now I will say that my delivery did come with some damage. I have some yarn peeking out here. Thankfully, it doesn't look like it's been cut or like there's like the integrity of the yarn has been compromised, so I'm thankful for that. And I have a hole on the bottom here. This is a bag of yarn, not packaging. I've not had that with my ice yarn deliveries in the past. But that is just shipment. That's not ice yarn's fault. Things get caught and hooked. Thankfully, I don't think anything is actually damaged in here. I placed this order Friday, and today is Monday. So it got to me over the weekend, all the way from Istanbul. And I am excited to open this thing up. Now this is probably, I'm pretty confident that this is the biggest delivery that I've ever gotten from ice yarn. Pretty confident. I had been saving my pennies and been looking forward to doing this. Now, what's the best way? Okay, we're gonna start where we're ready to get busted open. Every time I do an unboxing, I always grab kid scissors. Y'all, this is my life. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to try and be very careful, though, because I do not want to damage anything in here. All right. I think that should... Oh, it's like peeling a banana. Oh... They cram so much into their packaging, I'll tell ya. All right. Oh, gotta give it a big hug to get the scissors off my hand here. All right, let's see. There's so much in here and I don't know where to start. I never know where to start. I really don't. We'll go with solid colors first, I think. So, ooh, okay, maybe I need the scissors again. Okay, we got it. Woo! Interesting. They got bags within bags within bags to get this in the package here. All right, how do I apologize for the crinkling. It would not be an ice yarn unboxing without a ridiculous amount of crinkling. All right, so I got quite a bit of Softly Baby in this order. And this is Softly Baby Pink. There's the number. I'm hoping that my light will give a good representation of these colors. And I got a fair amount of Softly Baby because I've been wanting to try it for a very long time. I've never tried it before. And because I wanted to have all of the solid colors that I needed for like a pastel rainbow palette. And Softly Baby had that. So, first impressions, here we go. Interesting. I've never felt this yarn before. This is very soft. I knew that it would be. This feels really nice. This is nice. I wasn't sure what it was gonna feel like, but I quite like this. It has kind of that standard factory smell that you get with an ice yarn shipment, but that's just how it comes. So let me see. This is 50% acrylic and 50% polyamide. Softly Baby, and this was Softly Baby Pink. You can see the colors there. I feel like that's a fair representation of what that color looks like in real life. Kind of a darker pink. It is, they call this a 3-weight. I would disagree. That's definitely 4-weight territory. That's not a 3-weight in my mind. That's 4-weight territory, which I kind of guessed that it would be based on the meters and yardage that was online. So this is 210 meters or 100 gram skeins. In one pack, you get 4. I will put the exact pricing up on the screen. I'm confident that it was in the ballpark of $6.99 a pack, $5.99 a pack. I think I got it on sale. So it might have been $5.99 a pack, originally $6.99 a pack. Pricing on the screen. But this is 229 yards, which is the same amount of yardage that you get for a 100 gram skein of Favorite, and Favorite is a 4-weight. So I don't know why they classify this as a 3-weight. That's definitely a 4-weight to me. It's not a bulky 4-weight, but it's a 4-weight nonetheless. They say a 4mm needle. I would probably use a 5.5mm hook for that. Maybe a 5 if I really wanted the stitches tight together. I don't think I'd go as big as a 6, but I think that probably a 5.5, somewhere between a 5 and a 5.5mm hook would work perfect for that. So that is my first of Softly Baby. I'm going to show you a bunch of colors of Softly Baby, but I'm not going to give you the full rundown every time I go through it. So that's your fiber content, that's your yardage, that's your price point, that's your yarn weight. And it is nice and soft, which I expected it would be. It's called Softly Baby. It's 50% acrylic, it's 50% polyamide. I expect soft, happy things from that fiber content. So, now this is the tan color that I got to go with it as kind of a base. So if I wanted to make a blanket, this would be what the majority of the blanket would look like, with a pastel rainbow through it. I have a pattern in my head that's been camping out in my brain for quite a while that I'm going to try and use this to work up with. So as I'll pull one skein out of each pack as I go. So when I get all my colors out, you can see the rainbow range that I had in mind. All right. This is yellow. I'm sorry, I did not show you there's the number on that one. Where'd that, okay, and here is I already showed you the number on the pink. There's the number for the cream. What is it? Is it called cream? Light beige. It's called light beige. This is a Softly Baby yellow. A very pretty baby yellow. All right, so that's how we're going to do this. I am going to hunt down, oh my goodness. Oh, there's more in there. All right, I'm going to dig out all the Softly Baby and show all of that first. It's like vacuum, they vacuum packed these bags to get it to all fit correctly. Ooh, I love that orange color. All right, this is the Softly Baby Light Salmon is the color on this one. And there's the number. And there is that pretty orange color. They call it light salmon. It's light orange, it's beautiful. Ooh, I'm liking those colors together so far. Okay, another one here. This is light turquoise, I believe. Yep. Softly Baby Light Turquoise. All right. You guys, I'm amazed that I've gone this long without having a full rainbow range of colors on my shelves, and it was long past due. It was one of those things where it's like, okay, we just need to stock this. It might not be as exciting as maybe some other yarn purchases that I could make, but I need a rainbow. I need a color palette to work from, to pull from. Okay. Oh my goodness, this thing is solid. Wow. Okay. Now I have the light turquoise and I wanted like the full Roy G. Biv of colors. So this is just plain turquoise. So I did 2 shades of blue for my rainbow of colors. So there's, fluff that up a little. There's that pretty blue. Oh, I love that color. That is beautiful. That's a beautiful turquoise. Okay. Stay. All right, here we go. Softly baby, baby green. Look at that. I like that green. That is a very pretty, like, soft lime green. Ooh, it's bleaching out a little bit on my light here. Let me see. Emergency lighting fix. That's not better. That's a little better. The stronger is punchier than that. What if I just turn it off? Nah, that didn't really help. The color is punchier than that. It's a brighter green than that, but it's not like in your face lime green. It's a soft lime green. It's a soft lime green, but that's not, it's not communicating on camera. Sorry. But it is a very pretty lime green. And this is, now this is a little bit lighter than I expected, which is okay. It's a pastel palette rainbow. But the purple, it was like this lilac color or like a dark purple. And I did not want dark purple. So we went with lilac, which is still very pretty. Okay. This one is bleaching out a smidge too. Let's see. It's a little better. It's pretty though. It is very light, but it's not quite as light as it's coming across on camera. Okay. Is that my full palette of colors here? Do I have them all? R-O-Y-G-B-I-V. I do. All right. Let me see if see if I can do this. So here is all my softly baby colors. Wabam! I think that that is really pretty rainbow pastel color palette. Now I didn't do red, I did pink instead of red. Let me see if I can get these. Because who doesn't like it to be in rainbow order? Okay, that's how we gotta do this. All right, there we go. Check that out. I like it. I'm happy with that. I think that that's gonna make some really beautiful pastel rainbow items. Oh my goodness. That's more difficult than I anticipated trying to hold that up to the camera. Okay. Those are my solids. I'm pretty sure that the rest of the things that I got are variegated. Whew. Set all of that squishy softness off to the side. Can't wait to try that out on my knitting machine as well. I'm really excited to try all of those. Oh, and here's one more. I got a second pack of the tan color to go with it, since that was going to be my base color for what I have in my brain. All right, next. We'll finish emptying this bag out. Is this a bag that got broken into? Yeah. So this is a bag that got damaged in shipment, but I think that it's all good. So this is called Mystique. Beige and brown. This is a wool acrylic blend. It's a chunky 5-weight. I've been wanting to try this one for a while. I like the feel of that. I'm always nervous whenever I buy new yarns from Ice Yarn, because I've had some stinkers before that I was expecting to be fabulous and they just weren't. But this is nice. I think that this is really pretty. Okay, I gotta show you colors. Let me kind of dig in here a little bit so you can see. All right. Light, you're gonna wash up my colors again? All right. I see how it is. That's how it's gonna be today. We'll just leave it on the warm setting. I feel like that's giving me my clearest representation. Isn't that pretty? I am really excited to try this one. This is 25% wool, 75% acrylic. It feels very much what I would say like Scarfy feels like. What is it? Line Brand Scarfy. Feels very, very similar to that. I might say a smidge softer than Scarfy. You get 160 meters. I'll put the yardage on the screen. Per skein, 100 gram skeins, 5 bulky. They say a 5 to 6 millimeter hook or needle. I would use probably a 6, anywhere between a 6 and a 7. So I think that you would be safe using this with a 6 millimeter, a 6.5, and a 7 millimeter hook. Obviously, depending on your tension and how you crochet, but that would be the range as far as hook size that I would start out with on this one. And that is really pretty. This is a lot more pastel in color than I anticipated. I kind of expected the colors to be a little bit punchier in this, a little brighter, but I'm not upset with it. I think that those colors are really, really beautiful. Let me see. No, that's not what I wanted. There. Maybe I just keep my light off. I think that those colors are really, really beautiful. I just was not expecting them to be quite as light as they are. But I think that that would be something absolutely beautiful. It's a roving style yarn. So it does not have apply to it. It's not chain spun. It is a single twist of fiber, which I actually really enjoy working with. My knitting machine really likes working with it. You know what this feels like? This feels like, no, it's actually softer than that. I was gonna say this reminds me a lot of watercolor, mandala watercolor, but I think that this is softer than mandala watercolor. Maybe? I'll have to grab some. I'll do an in-depth yarn review of this and maybe a side-by-side comparison of the two because I have both right now. All right, so that is my first color of Mystique. I got a second color of Mystique. There's the color number for this next one. And I feel like Mystique is one of those yarns that's on the Ice Yarns website that people don't generally find or talk about, but it's beautiful. They have some really gorgeous colorways in this yarn. And if I like it, it's probably gonna become my Scarfy Mandala watercolor substitute because, yeah, I don't know. I just love it. There it goes. Here we go. You see that? That just screams a beautiful winter set, if ever there was one. It's got beige, brown, off-white, that beautiful ice blue. I really, really like that. I like that a lot. I can't decide which one I like better, to be honest. Like, obviously one has a lot more warm tones and the other has a lot more cool tones, but these are just, they're beautiful. I'm going to be swatching these up right away. Like, I can't even not, like, I don't have to make a giant project out of them, but I definitely want to swatch these up into something like immediately because I want to try them. Okay. Oh, the fiber content, the yardage, everything is the same as the last one. The only difference are those colors. Getting a very Elsa from Frozen vibe from this one. And I'm gonna try and see if my knitting machine likes these, because if my knitting machine likes these, I will crank out an entire skein so that you guys can see the color fade breakdown and kind of how that looks. Oh, I'm happy with those. Okay. I think that's all the Mystique that I got. Yes. All right. So the next things I have are some yarn cakes. And this is Cakes Blues. These come in a pack of 3. The Mystique comes in a pack of 4, by the way. And I'll put that, I'll make sure the price was up there for you. Cakes Blues. This is, look at those fun colors. All right, here's the number. For those who need that number. Oh my goodness. I did not have high expectations of this. I don't know why, but I didn't. This is a super soft acrylic. What is this magic? Okay. First of all, look at those colors. How beautiful are those colors? I'm definitely going to put this on my knitting machine and see if I can get a color breakdown on one of these cakes. That is just gorgeous. Hi, Greta Goose. You gonna come and say hi? Yeah, Mama got some new yarn. That's what I'm showing everybody. Okay, so this is a 100% acrylic yarn. The skeins are 100 grams and you get 210 meters, which if I'm remembering right, because I stalk the Ice Yarn website constantly, 210 meters equates to 229 yards. But I will double check that and make sure it's on the screen here for you. Along with the price, I'll make sure the price is on here for you. It's a 4-weight. Yes, it is. They say a 5mm needle. I would give this, I would use a 5.5mm hook on this. You can see that there.
Mama?
Yeah, baby?
I can have more apple slices in my bag.
You want more apple slices?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be done here in just a minute and then I'll get you more apple slices, okay? It won't take a long time, honey. I'm not going to edit anything. I'm just recording it. I'll edit it later. Okay? You see the pretty yarn? You don't like it? Okay. Love you, peanut butter. All right. There's those. Love it. Okay. I'm going to take a quick pause because apparently my daughter needs some apple slices and it looks like my SIM card is about full. So, pause, time out. I'll come back. There's more to come. All right, I kind of have to hustle through the rest of this because my camera battery is about to die. That was my first Cakes Blues. I'm pretty sure I got 2 different colors of this. Let me check what this next one is. Yep, this is a different color. So this is, here's the color number on this one. More Cakes Blues. And this is an extremely soft acrylic. There's no scratch to it at all. And there's no fuzz on this at all. Like there's just a tiniest little bit of a halo with this Softly Baby. Like it's almost impossible to see on camera. Let me see if I can. Do you see that tiny little smidge of a halo on there? It's barely there, but it's there. With the Cakes Blues, there's no fuzz on this at all. There's no halo whatsoever. It's just very, very nice and soft. Really pretty and soft. Okay. Here is my next color. Oh my goodness. I don't know which color I like better. Look at that. Look at those harvest, rust, deep blue teal tones. Oh my goodness. Here, you want a side by side? Let's do a side by side because I'm really loving these yarns. Look at this. Look at those colors. I am just loving those colors. Oh my word. I think I like the muted one better. But that doesn't mean that I don't like this one. I like this one a lot. I will check the price on these. I'll put it on the screen. I think I went over all the details already. But these are both Cakes Blues. You get 3 in a pack. And these little cakes. And I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about that. I'm loving this. I'm loving these dark tones, those harvest tones. This might be one of those that I just save for myself or something. I don't know. I feel slightly selfish not making it into something for someone else, but it's so beautiful. I love those colors. That is just beautiful. Okay. You guys, I got this giant pile of yarn next to me on my desk and on my work table. It's good stuff. Okay. So this next one was not one that I was planning on getting, but my subscriber friend Angela, who helped me come up with that great idea for the Share the Yarn You Love campaign. She is a ice yarn lover just like I am. And she said, you have to try Cakes Chain. It's super soft and squishy. You would love it. So I got some. There's the color, the number, and we will see. It's nice. Okay. What's the fiber content on this? Acrylic and polyamide. Okay. So this is 10% acrylic, or sorry, 90% acrylic and 10% polyamide. Look at that. Look at that gradient fade. Isn't that beautiful? Now it's coming across on camera a little more gray than it actually is. This is actually more blue. So this is more of like an ice blue. And this is more like a dusty navy. But do you see that swirl? Isn't that beautiful? And this is really nice and soft. Now it is Cakes Chain, so guess what it is? It is chain spun, which is one of my favorite types of yarn to work with. They call this a 4 medium weight, and yeah, it is. It's definitely a 4 weight. See that there? Now it's very fluffy. Not necessarily with a halo, although it does have a halo. It's not like super fluffy like the halo is fluffy, but like it's the fibers in the strand, they want to relax and puff out. But when you stretch it, that strand gets a little bit thinner. So I'm going to test out what size hook to use with this. I'm assuming you'd want a 5.5. But I'm going to test that out. So these cakes are 200 gram cakes. So you get 2 in a pack. And it is 450 meters per cake. And they recommend a 5 to 6 millimeter needle. I'm going to try this out to start with a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook and go up from there. Isn't that beautiful? I like this. And this is very soft. It's got a little bit of a halo on it, a little bit of a fuzz, but it's nothing like super crazy fuzzy. Just enough to kind of give it that soft, fluffy look to it. And I just love that. And it is very, very soft. This is one of those yarns that like would be just perfect for garments. Absolutely perfect. And if you're a fan of chain spun and gradients, this is a great option. And there's a good amount of yardage. So 450 meters, I'll put the exact yardage up here, but that's a good size cake. That's not a small cake of yarn. So I'm excited about that. And I got that in one more color. Some more Cakes Chain. This is just beautiful. Okay. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? How it goes from that, like all of the tones in this are dark tones, but it goes from that navy to like a marled dark gray, and then into like a marled dark brown, and then back into navy. This is just lovely. I can't buy more yarn right now, guys. My yarn budget is toast after this shipment for a little bit. But if I were this, I would get more colors of this because this is just beautiful. I just love this. And I really, really hope that I love working it up as much as I love staring at it and feeling it, because this is just beautiful. I mean, like, I don't even want to move. Just look at that. Look at that on that pretty camera. So these are the two. We'll side by side these two. Those are the colors that I got in Cake's Chain. Y'all check it out. Like seriously, I will link everything that I got in the description box. I am an Ice Yarn affiliate. If you are to make a purchase after clicking on that link, I do get a small commission. But y'all, I'm not trying to sell you yarn. I'm just trying to show you how beautiful this is. And this is so nice and soft. I can't wait to try the Mystique. I mean, like, I'm excited about the Softly Baby. Don't get me wrong, guys. But it's these ones that I'm excited about. It's these. I want to make things with all of these beautiful, beautiful colors. And they're all so just like, I feel like they're good fall and winter colors. I'm so excited. I'm nerdy. I think that these are going to be the ones that I try first. Because they're so soft, you guys. Okay. I'm gushing. I always gush when I do ice yarn unboxings. I always gush. I can't help it. I get excited. Here's my end. Angela, thank you for the recommendation. If y'all have any other yarns that you just love and gush over, ice yarns or otherwise, let me know in the comments, because I always want beautiful, soft, squishy, fabulous things. And this one is up there. Oh, and Ice Yarn has a ton of new releases right now. I was so irritated. I put in this order and then they came out with like 10 new yarns. I was like, no. Ugh. I gotta pinch my pennies again. All right, you guys, I will be working on doing in-depth yarn reviews for these because my goodness, it's been way too long since I've been doing that. And these are just beautiful and they need more detail. I'm just gonna hang out with this one. All right, I need to go get lunch for kiddos and do other things with my day, but thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a like, because who doesn't like yarn videos? I love yarn videos. I watch them all the time. I'm such a yarn nerd. And if you are so inclined to check out these yarns and pick some up for yourself, if you'd be so kind as to click that link in the description box, that just goes a long way to support my work since I don't actually get paid for these videos. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Okay. Bye, yarny friends. Just go sit by your yarn and just be happy. That's what I'm going to do today. That's what I'm going to do today. Oh, man, I got to get to crafting. I got to use this stuff up. I love it. Yarn blessed. Hashtag yarn blessed. That should be a new hashtag. Yeah. All right. Bye, yarny friends.